Right, what is up, gang? It's a little bit of a different style video today for sure. Usually I'm sitting in front of charts and whatnot, but I just wanted to come in here and talk about my change that's coming to my trading, which is jumping on a funded account. And this is probably the most sort of significant point in my trading, or the most significant change that I'm making throughout this journey. And I sort of built this whole channel on being that unprofitable trader and like wanting to sort of show people the journey from going unprofitable and turning into someone who's actually making a living from trading, and a good living at that. So I think it will be a bit of a different mentality for me. And as much as you like to say, you're not trying to trade your mentality, you want to keep your mentality as if it's a demo. And I'm obviously not going to change anything about my trading. I'm still going to be going in with the exact same mindset when I'm sitting in the charts, and I'm still just going to be taking confluences and entering when I see my setup appear in good price action. And that's been my goal the whole time, is just to improve as a trader and become a better trader as the time goes on. And I think I've done that really well, especially this last 3 months. Not a lot of people know that or on this channel, I don't think I've actually said, but I'm only 19. I moved countries about 3 months ago to pursue this goal of becoming a profitable trader. And I moved over here with the intent to get a job and use that to fund trading. But at the moment, I've just been living off savings for the last sort of 3 months and put everything I have into trading, like every hour of every day. And it's been fucking hectic. Like, there's been so many sleepless nights. Like, I don't think anyone knows what actually goes into this life. And yeah, this is definitely like a big turning point for me in terms of actually trying to make money out of trading rather than just always trying to improve my skill set and not earn anything back in return. And the other big thing on my psychology now is going to be the reason for making that money. And it's not about survival. Like, I've got enough money to survive for a while longer. But I obviously don't have enough money to fly wherever I want. Like, I obviously can't splash any sort of money. And as a 19-year-old living by yourself, like in another country, like the opportunity to be able to earn money and go home, like fly home, see my family for a month, like it's massive. And so I think when I'm trading, like the goal of trading is going to be changing for me. And it's changing from always wanting to just be better and be better for nothing. Now it's I want to be better so that I can go and afford these things, and I can afford to fly home, see my family, and go see friends, like travel, all of this shit. And yeah, it's going to be a massive difference to me. And it's not going to impact my trading whatsoever, but I think that is just a part of moving into the real money. I have no doubt in my mind that I will fail these challenges. Like, the chance of me fucking losing 4 trades in a row, the eval is super easy. Like, $2,000 drawdown to make a $3,000 return is just like, it's like a 2 trade. If I'm risking $500 per trade, it's like hit 2 1-3s and you've passed it. Like, I could have that done by next week, I'd say. But it's just where it goes after that, and then what if that doesn't happen type thing, and what if I actually did fail. I think that's sort of the big thing. So this is a pretty major turning point for me, and hopefully it all goes well. If it doesn't, then that's fine. Like, I'm just going to splash another $70 to have another opportunity to sit these accounts. It's not a major. But at this point, I'm sort of just, I mean, it kind of sucks today. I mean, we have a Japanese bank holiday, so I can't trade this morning. And of course, I'm in Australia, so the US market doesn't open until 12:30 at night. So I have to spend my whole fucking day just like waiting until tonight to even jump on the charts. But I haven't had this feeling since, like serious competitive sport where you've put so much effort into something and it feels like game day. Like I've put so many hours into this game, and now it's to the point where I have to flip it and actually turn it into something. I have to actually make something work, and yeah, it's an absolute major. It feels like at the moment I'm just stalling, just like the whole world's on pause while I'm just waiting for market to open, which probably isn't a good thing, but yeah, I think just anticipating what's going to go down over this next couple of weeks as I move into these new accounts, especially because the markets aren't going to be moving perfect these next 2 weeks. There's still going to be good opportunities, and tonight especially there's news releases, and if that doesn't affect the market, there'll be really good volatility. And over the next couple of weeks is actually a similar story. There's lots of news, so the market's going to be moving potentially really well, even though there's not the big firms open. So we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I figured I'd come on here, wrap something off the dome, and yeah, just sort of share a bit. I actually do need to come on here, make a bit of a story about where I'm at. But at the moment, I mean, my main focus is just to keep the same numbers going and keep the same mentality when I'm sitting in the charts as when I was sitting in the charts on a demo account. I mean, that doesn't change. Every day I'm just going to be getting in there and I'm going to be trying to find the perfect setup and trying to find those trades that I know are going to hit and try and trade in those price actions where I can clearly see where price wants to go. And yeah, that doesn't change between a funded account and a demo account. It's just the reason behind what I'm doing is changing a lot. And I've already got to a point where I'm profitable. Now it's just time to put that into test with real money and try and make some proper bread off of these accounts and use it to buy more funded accounts and grow my stack. And my goal for this year is that I want to have $1 million of funding by the end of the year. And it's a bit of a pretty ambitious goal, but it's definitely not out of reach. And if I can start off this year, I mean, I've already got 150k funding sitting there. If I can pass those two accounts, that's a major, and I can use that money to buy more funded accounts. And then from that, I'll probably have about, 400k in funding, and I'll actually be able to fly home, see the family, live freely. At the moment, man, we live rough here. Like, we obviously don't have enough money, or well, not as much money as we'd like. I mean, living in another country, 19, living off savings especially, just seeing your bank account tick down each day, pretty hectic. So definitely looking forward to making some shit happen in terms of trading and actually earning some money from it. Learning some money from the skill that I've put so much yards into. And yeah, I'll just have to see what happens. But tonight, hopefully we can bang a winning trade, get a bit of a runaway from that drawdown going, and yeah, see what happens really. If we could smack a good win tonight, that would be a fat confidence booster, and that would set me pretty much halfway to that goal of having a 50k funded account to play with. So yeah, there'll be some more content like this to come. I actually need to come on here and talk about my backstory and how I fell into trading and who I am really, because at the moment it's always just me sort of teaching and just showing my trades, showing what I do. But yeah, the story behind my trading goes a lot deeper than that. So thank you boys for watching. If you'd like more content like this, let me know down below. And yeah, we'll see what we can put up. It is game time. Crazy to say, but this is actually the time. Like all these past, 6 months of grinding 8-hour days plus, it's all coming down to this moment. And I think the last 2 months where I've lived and breathed trading and all those sleepless nights of just coming together into this one moment. It's pretty surreal. So I think I have about 10 hours to wait until market opens, which is absolute torture, but yeah, we'll get it done.